the next segment, cloud security risks and challenges. We're going to go into a little more detail here. Managing security threats.
Sorry, I do have a question I wanted to answer real quick. Someone asked, what is a bare metal attack? And so Ron mentioned the term. It has, when I think of a bare metal attack, I think of attacking the hypervisor, like we said on that particular slide. Essentially, you're attacking the servers themselves, the things that are actually running the software, and indeed the cloud software as well. So you have the cloud software, and then you have whatever is on top of that, maybe another operating system, other VMs, and then stuff inside of that software. We're talking about the outermost layer, the actual hardware. So whenever someone says bare metal, they're talking about hardware. That's the easy answer.
Right, and let me take a quick step to explain virtual machines. Back in the day, we had computers that really didn't have enough power to do what we were asking them to do. So we kept getting faster and faster computers because Grove's Law, which is named after one of the founders of HP, chips double in capacity basically every 18 months. We got to a point where, my laptop, which is not a particularly new or high-end laptop, has ridiculous amounts of power and can run 3 machines at the same time, 3 virtual machines, what we call VMs, at the same time. And those are in the cloud. A bare metal attack says, let me go after the machine that's running those virtual machines. So managing security threats. There are misconfigured services out there. Boy, are there ever. It's really easy to misconfigure a service because you're doing what you need to do to get it running. So deploy MFA. MFA, multi-factor authentication, has become more and more important.
Well, and also more and more standard. I mean, we're seeing it everywhere, which is a good thing.
Now, note that you should probably try to avoid the ones that text you because there are new attacks that allow you to change who it texts without the end user seeing it. So you're better off with the authenticators. Microsoft has one, Google has one, Duo has one.
Yeah, and also if you want an extra layer, a lot of these apps they like to give you toast notifications. Sorry, pop-up notifications on your phone to say approve, which is really easy and it's really convenient. But it's almost a little too easy because a lot of folks, security folks, are saying now that they'll accidentally hit approve. Something will pop up and they'll say, oh, did I accidentally approve that? Because all it took was hitting that notification. So our recommendation is turning that off and having to go into the app and actually, I know it's kind of slightly more annoying, but it's worth it because we're seeing people misclicking it.
If you're using RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol, which is a Windows way of taking control of another machine, oh boy, be really careful. RDP is very vulnerable to attack and really juicy if you get it because you actually just have desktop control. Mm-hmm. And deploying a cloud-based SIEM, a SIEM is basically an aggregator of all of your logs to see what you're looking at. API vulnerabilities, and this is a preview of next month's topic. Review the logs from APIs that your company uses. APIs are ways to interact with other people's programs.
Yep. That is in a nutshell what they are.
Right. Just be really careful with them. Zero trust, and we'll talk about that later. Insufficient identity and access management controls. Again, MFA, strong passwords, regular audits. The same stuff you have to do for your in-house stuff you have to do remotely, and data loss. Regular and thorough backups. Backup, and test those backups. We'll get back to that too.